Okay guys, so this evening, as you can see, it's dark outside. By the way, if you don't have a good garage or something to work in, this is just the back patio. Like, this is my house right here. And I just pulled the bike up. I park in the garage right there. You can't see it, but it's over there, I promise. Pulled it up here. Get yourself some nice lights. Our patio's well lit if we ever have people over and stuff, but I use it as a workspace sometimes. So what I did is I just pulled my bike up here, and this evening I'm going to attempt to get this right here hooked up. It's an end, I don't know if you can see that right there. That end hooks up to a battery tender so I can have it on it this winter. So first thing you want to do, this is a 2008 FZ6 and your battery is under the tank here. So you need to get Allen and loosen both of those and get your tank up. So I'm going to do that real quick. So I've got these right here. I can't remember if it's metric or standard. So we're just going to get both of them. We're going to start with the metric. It is. Let's see. It looks like it's probably a 5mm. And it's best if you loosen it instead of tighten it, because tightening it doesn't get it off. If you can't take it off, then you're not going to get very far. You're going to get frustrated. I've already tried this once and had some difficulties, but now that it's winter, I really need to get the tender on. So we're going to make it happen. Gonna make it happen. Also with this bike, I needed to get the key in there to keep my handlebars unlocked, because I had them locked because I had it sitting out here today. I'm gonna just set them down, use the grill and set them down right there. So I had my handlebars locked because I was not home all day today. So make sure they're unlocked, otherwise this will be next to impossible. Okay, now you've got that out of the way. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's a good idea. And you need to take off your seat as well. My seat releases right here. Just turn that. And just lift up. Sorry, I have my cameraman and talking, videoing at the same time. So get your seat up, get that taken off. You can leave the key there if you'd like. Then lift your tank up. Make sure you're not pulling those wires too far, because those are important. If you screw those up, you're going to be in a world of pain. So make sure you don't pull those wires too far or disconnect them, because either gas will go everywhere, you'll have electrical problems, and the fuel pump won't work right. So I might need to go get some help. We'll see. I might be able to figure out how to prop this up. Okay, so you can see I just took a screwdriver and propped it in there, and it's stable-ish. It works. I wouldn't recommend it if you have a second person to help you. That would be the best route to take, but since I do not, here we are, and we're gonna make this work. So what I would like to do is, I know you probably can't see very much because it's kind of dark, but I want to thread this connection down through this hole right here, just like that. And then I'll connect these ends up here, and that's really all there is to it. I'm going to take a quick break because somebody just got here, so I'll come back to this in a little bit. Okay, so now what we need to do is, here, let me get out a flashlight real quick. I'm going to take these off of the terminals here and get this little ring right here underneath that screw right down there. Okay, alright, well, as you can see, we finally got that on there. I might loosen that a little bit to move it around, but this one's on there good too. You can see it's not coming off. You've got your fuse in there to make sure that you don't overload your battery too much power. But let's adjust these. We need our screwdriver. Loosen it just ever so slightly. That way, because of how difficult it was to get these to tighten onto the nut, we're just barely gonna loosen them. Just enough to kind of get everything in there. So it all will tuck down in front here. We'll pull this, try to pull it all through. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to tuck this. This wire can go right here. Sorry. We're going to tuck the rest of it in there. And you're set up to easily plug into your battery tender. So now we'll put all this back, we'll tighten it back up, make sure it all fits in there real nice. And I might need to move this just a little bit. Try keep everything as happy as possible. Down in there. Just because you want to keep your bike in good shape. So, I'm going to lift the tank, straighten the handlebars again. You can move your handlebars side to side once you get your tank out of the way, but you do want to try and get them back in there. And the screws that we left over here, take these and we'll put them back on. Maybe. If you have big hands, you should probably get a Harley, because these bikes have too many little spaces. Unless you don't mind working in the small spaces. The Harley joke was a joke. I hope you understand that. Not anything against any type of motorcycle or any type of rider, for that fact. Because we're all on two wheels. So why have the beef between each other? We're all riders. I like what Chase on Two Wheels, his philosophy, I guess you could say, through his brand, Ride Apparel. Positivity. Positivity. That's where it is. Alright. We still don't have the seat on, as you might be able to see. So, get your seat back in place. I don't take the seat off very often, so make sure you get it in the right place there. Slide it forward, push down, check it, and your bike is ready to get hooked up on the tender. Hey guys, so today, I don't know how much you can really see because I'm in a dark garage that doesn't have lighting, but today we are going to go ahead and put some stable in the R1. So this is about a 5-gallon tank. So part of winterizing it is making sure your fuel doesn't go bad. So we're going to take that, and if you look at the back of this, it says 1 ounce treats up to 2.5 gallons. So with a 5-gallon tank, we're going to measure out enough for 5 gallons. So what is that? That's 2 ounces. All right, let's do that. There's one. And okay, so I don't know if you can really see it, but I'm gonna make sure you kept everything clean, because it'll keep everything nice. So keep it clean. Put your gas cap back on. They're a little oily, I think. That or the cap's dirty. Turn it on, maybe. And then you should start it and let it run for about 5 minutes to let it run through the system well. And that's it. Then you're done. And this bike's ready for winter. I got the chain cleaned up. I have it on a rear stand because I have one. You probably don't really need to. Make sure that tire is not touching down there. Got a little bit of room in there. Pull it, just keep it out of the way. But yeah, do what you can to keep your bike in good shape for the following year so it works well. We'll see you on the next one. Later, everybody.